Ray J.
Surprise, Okay, we're back, and this video is completely off the cuff, unplanned, well, everything's unscripted, but I was not planning on doing this. I'm gonna let you pour these because these are Billy's bottle. Billy is my Dusty guy. Did I initially turn you on to Dusty's, or did you get on? How did you get into Dusty's initially?
Well, okay, so I mean, depends on how you really want to view it. On a technicality, you did.
Okay.
Because of the old Ezra 15.
Oh, okay.
But the guy that really, like, there was just this guy I started getting really interested in Dusty's, and this guy, well, a guy online got me really interested, and that's where like it really kind of cascaded from. But like, if you really get on a technicality, the first Dusty, true quality Dusty that I had was your Ezra 15. That got me like, oh damn, I think I like this stuff.
Gotcha. Okay. Billy, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, do that. But we're kind of on a roll here, so I'm just having fun. And he brought some special bottles for the birth of your son. That's right. Yeah. And I'm looking at some of the stuff that he brought, and I either reviewed it or I have a bottle unopened somewhere or something. And I know for a fact I do not have any of the old Granddad 114, any Dusty old Granddad 114s. This Bourbon Night did a video a while ago. It was like the best thing they ever had. And I think it was like an 81 OGD 114.
Damn, that would be like a lot 1 or 2.
Could be. I don't know. Yeah. Billy has since kind of become the Sacramento resident Dusty guy after starting all this. So this is Old Granddad 114, 114 proof. What can you tell me about this? Because you know far more about this than I do, for sure.
So the OGDs, if you guys are just kind of interested or getting into these, you always want to look at the back label on that UPC code. If it starts with an 8.6, then it's National Distiller juice. If it starts with an 8.0, then it's Beam juice, and you want the 8.6. This is the National Distiller stuff. This is a lot 15. This is 1987, I believe. Might be, 87. So the thing with these, first of all, on a technicality, you'll notice this stuff. Like, dude, these corks aren't really great. So once you crack these things open, I'd say enjoy very quickly. Enjoy it very quickly, and that's what we are doing here. The National Distiller juice, they got bought out. I forget who they got bought out by, but it started in 1980, like the late 80s. They got bought out, and they started having some of the barrels that were left over up until 1990. I've seen it all the way to 92. People say 1990, but I've seen 8.6 UPC codes up until 1992. I've even got a bottle that looks like the new Old Granddad 114s that are all the Beam stuff. They're kind of like an orangish sort of thing going on here, and it looks exactly like that, but it's got an 8.6 UPC code. So you want that really is telling you what it is. And like I said, people are saying that like 1990 was it, but really I'm seeing stuff in 92.
So 86 UPC is going to be National Distillers?
National Distillers, yeah. Okay. Which is like Old Chessman from like the Old Crow, or Chessman from Old Crow.
Would the other Old Crow stuff also be National Distiller?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. They're on that. Yeah, the Old Crow is National Distiller. There's a couple other ones that were National Distiller too. I think Commonwealth might be. Fact check me on that, sleuths. But so far the ND stuff has just been phenomenal to me, and the 114 is just right on the money. Lot 15s are harder to get to. You usually see the Lot 18s from like 1990 and 91.
So this is Lot 15?
Lot 15, yeah.
Okay, I know. For me, I'm a big fan of like old medley stuff, like the Owensboro, old Ezra 15 year, that medley juice. I recently did a handle review of
that handle's great too.
Yeah, it's like 70s medley stuff, and I have a bottle of 1970 I.W. Harper.
Yeah, that's medley juice too.
And that's medley. And I found a bottle for my buddy. It was his birth year. we tried his, and I was like, oh my God, that's great. And we got it at a really good price, given, you know, what Dusty's can go for. I liked it so much that I went out and found one for myself and got one for myself as well. So I'll do a video on that. So me personally, I'm a fan of Old Medley. I'm a fan of Pre-Fire Heaven Hill. I'm a fan of Dusty Turkey. Those are like my big three. And I know a lot of people go crazy on the old indie stuff, and I'm just not super well versed in those. So thank you for all of that info that you were able to. Yeah, and he pulled it off the top. This, I mean, because this video was unplanned, unscheduled, anything, and he just like boom, 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 UPC codes, all the Billy the indie savant.
Dude, this stuff, it's unique.
Oh my
it's unique,
God.
man. It's unique. It's its own class.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into it. For me, it's got the dusty butterscotch, but there's a coffee note in here.
So you're gonna thrive on this part of it. Like, you've got the better nose and palate than I do. I mean, I'm just like, I can start to pick stuff out, but I mean, it's rudimentary.
Man, I get coffee, I get chocolate, I get the dusty butterscotch, dusty funk. Just so rich.
You articulate it so well. It is rich. Rich is a good. The richness is more like Heaven Hill to me, but then it's got this vintage note that is of its own, like the bygone era of bourbon.
I just tried it. That's lights out good. I can see why you brought it for this flight, and I cannot say enough thanks of like the level I appreciate the bottles that you brought for this occasion. Man, that is.
If you can get your grubby little hands on one of these,
sticky,
do it.
It's thick. It's coating. The coffee is there. When you get like a really good coffee or cola note, King Kentucky's, even like for newer stuff, the Calumet 18, it has that kind of coffee cola note. When you get that like sticky concentrate, Pirate bottles, obviously, legendary barrel proof Pirate bottles, obviously. That's my wheelhouse.
Dude, the concentrate thing, you've used that one a lot, and I love when you use that. And I love the way you do that. And this is like bourbon concentrate to me, like dusty concentrate.
Yeah, it's like that caramel just transcends to butterscotch, and it's just so nice.
I mean, when you start thinking about the bottles modern day wise now that people are paying $1,000, $1,500 for, and you can pick these up for anywhere between $700 to $800. I mean, a lot 15 probably gonna maybe even run you like $850. I mean, you're talking half of what people are spending on like Pappy 15. This has so much more to me. This has so much more. That's why I've been trading so much of my modern stuff in for these Dusties. And I probably even shouldn't be being so emphatic about it. I don't need more people going after these.
That's okay. I don't think I have that much of an influence. Oh man, yeah.
Like nougat.
Yeah.
Like nougat. Oh God.
Like a Snickers or something with the chocolate and the yeah. That's insane. You know what I'll get to is on some of the old stuff or even modern stuff that is like really, we're talking about the concentration level, will be like a rummy kind of note, like the sweetness on it. That has a little bit of this too.
Yeah. Yeah. There's, well, I mean, you mentioned rich earlier, like that, like there's the richness. It's easy to go from rich to sweet, and like this borders on those, and rum has that rich, sweet kind of a thing to it. I mean, I'm not calling this rum, but yeah.
Man, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I went kind of nuts on these for a while.
Got a little bit of cork floating in, but it's got nutrients, right?
Yeah, there's probably some carbs in there.
Sure, or something. Yeah. Man, and the more it opens up in the glass, the more that dusty funk kind of starts coming forward.
The dusty concentrate.
Yeah, just that dusty, funky oak. Man, that's
114 is just right on the money for proof too. It's not so much that it just singes all of your taste buds, but it's enough to say like, hello, I'm here.
Yeah. Have you seen that? it's become like a meme of some English or Scottish dude telling you how to taste whiskey, and he's pouring scotch in a glass, and he's like, he pours it, and then he dumps it out, and then he pours again, and he's like, okay, you smell it? Hello. Smell again? How are you? Smell it? Like, that's what I get from you. It's hello. How are you?
How's your father? Yeah.
Kind of a little side note. Maybe I'll find it and throw it in here, but hopefully most people will have seen that by now. All right. Any final thoughts?
I have two, and they're both conflicting. Number one, go out and get you a bottle. Number two, forget what I just said.
Because you want them more for yourself. What year was this one, did you say again?
1987.
87, okay.
Yeah, 1987.
Man,
Lot
that's
15.
Yeah. This came out a couple of years.
They're not all,
before I
see,
was
that's
born.
the confusing thing about them too, is like the lot numbers aren't necessarily associated with the years. You could find a lot 15 that's a 1987 and another lot 15 that's a 1988. So, and like the lot 18s are 1990 through 92. In fact, I've seen lot 18s at 89. So the lot numbers, I don't know exactly. I've seen a lot of different things about the lot numbers that tend to be confusing, but generally speaking, the lower lot numbers are going to be earlier.
Okay.
Like I believe the first one, I think 1981 is lot 1. I don't think that it was before 19. There might be a 1980, but there definitely weren't in the 70s.
Okay.
For the
OG 114?
The OG 114s, yeah. I mean, obviously, Old Granddad was in the 70s, but not the 114s.
I have I'm not going to pull off the wall. I have a mirror, an old Granddad mirror from back in the day.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's up there.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and the 86 and the 100 proof bottle and bond stuff, that was 60, 70. I mean, hell, they hadn't had that before the 60s, but yeah, these things, these are, if any of these are in the 80s, then you basically got National Distiller juice. That's the stuff everybody goes after.
I'm getting something else too. I'm trying to.
I
Maybe
can't
it's
put
like-
my finger on it either, man.
It's like a coconut, but it's also something else too.
There's always been something different about this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And about the National Distiller stuff in general. It's a shame that they went out of business.
Yeah, it's like it's a coconut, but there's something else with that too that's hard to place my finger on.
Well, Fred Minnick on the Chessman, he said that was, I think he said it was the most not traditional. That's not the word I'm looking for. I forget what word he used, but basically one of the best pours of all time, the greatest bourbon of all time, or something like that, was the 1969 Old Crow Chessman.
Yeah, and spoiler alert.
I disagree with that, but
I probably will too, but spoiler alert, I have a Old Chessman sample and I have a different Old Crow bottle that came from you that went to my buddy. He and I are going to do an episode on this too. So that's coming. At
drastically different stuff, by the way. Just like
both ND though?
Both ND.
Okay, perfect.
Both
I'll
ND.
use it for that video. All right, we're wrapping that up. This is insane. Thank you again, Billy.
Yeah.
I squeezed three videos out of Billy today, so that was helpful. As always, the bourbon experience is all about good pours and great times with everyone listening to be enjoyed. So crack those bottles. Cheers. Oh, so good.
I'm gonna leave the rest of that for you to do with the ND stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's generous.